Good afternoon. I'm Dave Percy at the National Weather Service with Saturday's Alaska statewide weather. A weak 1,003 millibar low moved into the southwest interior of the Yukon-Kuskokwim Delta, and the associated front brought wet conditions across much of western Alaska from the Southern Brooks Range all the way down into Bristol Bay, with showers along the Alaska Peninsula. Ahead of the front, gusty winds with rain fell from the Kenai Peninsula into Prince William Sound along the North Gulf Coast, and became more showery toward Yakutat, with just isolated showers along the north coast of the Panhandle. Otherwise, there's some sun farther to the south across southeast Alaska. Sunshine also broke out north of the Alaska Range, Tanana Valley, and the Yukon Flats, although there were a few isolated showers developing in those areas in the afternoon. For tonight, look for a front to push eastward from the Bering Sea, bringing wind and rain back into the Alaska Peninsula and also along the southwest coast, with rain and snow changing to plain rain toward morning from Nunivak Island southward across Kuskokwim Bay to roughly Dillingham. Otherwise, mixed rain and snow, depending on your elevation, will fall over the Kuskokwim Valley to the Alaska Range and northward along a trough into the central interior. A weak low will keep it wet along the North Gulf Coast, and that system will dissipate and not quite reach the Panhandle, but again on Sunday it'll stay rainy along the North Gulf Coast, and rain and wind will increase for south central Alaska and Kodiak Island as front pushes eastward, east and northeast, on good southwesterly winds gusting over 60 miles an hour out over the central Bering Sea. Rain and snow likely for the Yukon Delta into the Kuskokwim Valley again, with rain and snow extending northeastward to the southern slopes of the eastern Brooks Range. Arctic coast will be partly cloudy. Then on Monday, the front slows down and stalls right over Cook Inlet and Kodiak Island and across the eastern interior, with a narrow and diffuse band of precipitation over the inland areas in the form of rain or snow, depending on the time of day and elevation. Periods of light rain will continue for the southern Kenai Peninsula to Kodiak Island and portions of Cook Inlet, and a trough will bring the leading edge of colder air and lowering snowfall levels again over the Yukon Delta, with mixed rain and snow for the Kuskokwim Delta. With Alaska statewide weather, I'm Dave Percy.